should possibly remotely, maybe one of these days, be live. How's it going, Missy? Oh, no, we almost. We're gonna have to skip the cutscene again. Oh no, I do like the cutscene though. You say it's the best combat system of all the games, but you prefer everything else from Covenant. I can see that each one of them has felt better in terms of gameplay each time. I'm torn as to whether I preferred the first Shadow Hearts or the second Shadow Hearts. I think the second Shadow Hearts, outside of combat, is still a bit better. It's more cohesive for me. The first one felt like we were being a little rushed at certain points. And hiya, Bells! I suppose I should move the cursor over to new game. Hopefully the audio's good. I don't think anything has changed, but you never know. It's Windows. New game! But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good today. Oh, we have cutscene.
When I woke up in the hospital, the doctor told me that we'd been involved in an accident. My father and sister died, trapped in a blaze of burning crimson. If I try and remember anything else, it's terrifying.
I do wonder, isn't this supposed to be like Depression era? Because that did not look like Depression era freaking skyline on New York. Because I thought this was supposed to be like 1929 or something like that. Or am I just mistaken? I do wish they would have been able to continue the series, because I have a feeling the next one would have been like World War II, which would have been really interesting. But after that, they'd be falling into the realm of competing with Fallout, of all things. Because that's 1950s. That's the beginning of the Cold War. Well, not beginning. Height of the Cold War era. But I do love these like alternate history kind of games. There is something compelling about them. And no, I do not know hardly anything about this game. Other than I do believe that is Sora. we're just off-brand Sora. Which is kind of funny, because making the thumbnail for this one, Google has gotten so bad that I put in Shadow Hearts 3, and I did not get anything but Kingdom Hearts images to use for the thumbnail. So I had to start searching for like New World and then the character names and all that jazz. I think we actually might have dialogue here, judging by the building look. Are we gonna? Hopefully there's nothing too racy. It's an angel.
Hey, where have you been? There's work to do, Master. You've got a customer waiting.
Yeah? A customer? Really? Welcome to Garland's Detective Agency. I'm the boss, Johnny Garland.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert, and I'm a teaching professor from a well-known university in Boston.
Sit down.
I was told by a reliable source that this is the place to come if you happen to be looking to find someone.
You're looking for someone?
Yes, this man. I've heard rumors that someone who looks very much like him has been seen around Manhattan recently. Marlowe Brown. He's a man facing charges on at least 8 counts of attempted murder, disorderly conduct, etc., etc. He was released on parole 3 days ago, and right off the bat, escaped without paying any bail money.
My God, he sounds like trouble.
I don't get it. What do you want a guy like that for anyway, huh?
Let's just say we have a business relationship. He got out on bail, as you know, but I'm his bond guarantor. You see, if I don't find him and fast, I'm going to be stuck with coming up with every cent of his bail money.
I got it. I'll help you. You'll see. He's as good as in your hands.
Are you sure? Accepting such a dangerous case like that?
What are you talking about? We just got our first real case, you know. Until now, all of our jobs have been things like sweeping factory chimneys and searching for runaway cats. Nothing interesting at all.
Master, think about it. Don't you think it's time to quit this? It's already been a year since you left the house and opened the agency. How's your father's business gonna succeed without you to run it?
Not that again. I told you I don't want to work there anymore. If you miss it so much, why don't you go back by yourself?
What are you saying? On that day, I swore I would serve you for the rest of my life. You and I are one heart, one body. I can't imagine working anywhere without you, my master.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, for starters, I'm gonna ask some questions. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Hey, wait a minute. At least let me come with you. I sure hope young master's going to be all right out there on his own.
Poor Lenny. And yeah, that looks like cartoon Penguin to me. I love it. The character designs in this one feel reasonably over the top, which I kind of appreciate. That over there. But it's just one of those things, like, a lot of games are afraid to do that nowadays. Just have very, I'm trying to think, morphed characters, exaggerated characters. There was actually a basketball game that released super recently where a lot of the advertisements had like huge, almost cartoon super villain looking characters, almost like Hulk size, and stretchy looking characters. And then whenever the game released, it was just, oh, it's just another generic, looks like normal dudes, maybe some slight variation in height kind of basketball design. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff. Talismany of Luck, and I know that we have items in here because as usual, I have an item list. So we got Theraleaf. There's supposed to be 3 items in here. I can see where 2 of them are very obviously. Last one is quick skim. Because technically we have 5 items before we leave the entire area. So we have that one. And then there should be a thing up in the guitar up here. Okay, so that's the one that we're missing. And yes, always search vases and vases and thingamajiggers and what's-its. I think that's all the stuff in this room. I'm a little beat. I'm still okay. We're not going to take a nap. We don't need the sleeps. That said, I am 100% jealous of Johnny's office here. I would totally live in a place like this. Not a huge fan of the vaulted ceilings, but I do love the like loft above the office thing. That has always been something I love, and one reason why I have considered bunk beds before as an adult, but it is worth noting, I know that my knees and stuff would be like, nope. Especially like the first time you roll over one little bit too far and fall off at my age. It would be like the meme that's like really popular right now where people are jumping off of step ladders and just turning into ghosts. Okay, and I think the last item... Where is the last item in here? Because we've gotten the mana leaves, the pure leaves, the talisman of luck. There should still be another Theraleaf, I think. I mean, sorry, no, it's another mana leaf. Because we already got the Theraleaf from inside, didn't we?
I'm Johnny Garland, and I'm 16. I'm a private detective living in New York City. And like Lenny was saying, the truth is my father died 3 years ago, and I was supposed to take over running his company. But living on an inheritance doesn't really do it for me. So I opened my own office. There are other reasons why I'm a detective. That accident didn't just take my family. It also took part of my memories. There is something important I had to remember. Something significant. Something that really means something to me. I thought that if I started working as a detective, it might help me someday to remember. I haven't told this to anybody. Not a soul. Even Lenny.
Oh, on the topic of returning characters, since Lenny is here, if I remember correctly, don't we get the pink Batgirl in this one? So we basically, the first one we had the normal vampire bat guy, then we had the gold bat, and then we have pink bat, if I remember correctly. That's for some reason one of the only like real overlaps besides Bacon that I remember. Bacon's in all of them. Bacon is the, in my opinion, main character of the series because he's in all 4 games. There is no other character that I know of that is. Not even Koudelka, because Koudelka wasn't in the second Shadow Hearts. First, we'll start collecting info nearby. Groovy. I do have to say, this one upscales way better than the second game. Because yes, I'm upscaling it because I don't want to burn my disc out or my PS2. My PS2 sadly has started making the click of death. Got so much free time. How about sweeping chimneys out of my shop? No thanks, you bastard. Okay, so where is this last mana leaf? Is it this one? No. Says there's supposed to be a car that has a mana leaf. Ah, maybe it's this one. Yeah, there we go. That should be all the items in this area. At least until we start really adventuring forth. Hey, kid, what you know? What, you looking for someone? Doing real detective work for a change. None of your business. Anyway, have you seen a person in this photo? No. I cannot maintain that accent. You never seen him before. You might want to look at Times Square. There's a lot more people over there. I keep wanting to slip into like a southern accent. I have not really ever consistently been able to do any kind of northeastern accent except for I can do Midwest. Oh, don't ya know? Gosh, golly gee willikers. What? Do any of the rest of these actually have any clues for us? Can't shake the drowsiness. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. Oh, I feel that sometimes. But that's just because I think I over caffeinate and it just kind of over amps my system, and then I'm just like, wah, for a few days. It's fine. What is this kid doing here? Kid, you are in a dangerous spot. You still busy playing a detective? Aw, either way, you're probably not busy, so I thought we could play. Nope. No, we've got a real job. And I don't... Did they actually have speed limit signs that looked like this back then? Or did they look different? Something I don't know. You can open the command menu by pressing from the command menu. You can save at any time. Okay, dokie. I do have to say, the menu design, a lot more generic than, yeah, pretty much any of the other games. Even Koudelka had a more interesting scene here. This feels more like super basic, whatchamacallits. Actually, considering it's published by Xseed, doesn't surprise me that much. Okay. What does it say? Hello. Ma'am, when you come to Times Square, you gotta try this or you're missing out. Think I'd trick you? Hey now. I don't know. Any way you look at it, it's just bread with pepper sauce. Wonder if there's something to it. I mean, I like bread with tomato sauce, so I cannot judge. This is famous for being a busy street. Even if something happens, no one thinks anything of it because it's so crowded. Even then, if you compare it to Harlem, I still think this is much better. It doesn't look very crowded to me there, bud. Okay, so this area has 4 items. And yeah, it says that we just kind of got to continue on until we find them. My stocks have been doing well lately. Look at this car of mine. I bought it just like that. The phrase American dream, it's like what it was made for just for me. I can't stop laughing. Gar. Man. I mean, we are in like a second stage of robber barons now, so slightly envious. Although that said, we are about to be probably hitting another depression era. What was that sound? Hey, city boy, wait 1 second. What? Who, me? Okay. You're very cliche. I love the bandana. Oh, hey, it's another returning character. I did not expect... Okay. I think they're both returning characters, but I was not expecting them in this game. Oh, just like I thought. The city boys are so cute. You might be my type. Hey, Jerry, you're gonna cheat on me right in... Oh, this is a different guy. But no, the blonde one is from the last game. Hey, Jerry, you're gonna cheat on me right in front of my eyes? So, kid, what's your name? It's Johnny Garland, but... Johnny, huh? That's a nice name. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, Johnny, baby. Can I call you that? No. Oh, so cold-hearted. Well, no biggie. I am Gerald Marshmallows Merchant. This is my honey boyfriend. We just arrived in this land. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm just gonna get going now. Well, aren't you an impatient boy? And we just got to meet you. That's right. Stay and talk a little longer. I'll even give you something special of mine. Ooh, hi. That's probably just the shop card again. That's right, a point card. If you shop at my store, you'll collect points on your cards. Then you shall collect enough points you can buy things for cheap. Or we'll pay more for things you want to get rid of. If you're successful with the ring. Did you just mutter something? No, nothing. Anyways, the card's a great deal. Aren't you pleased? Oh. Hey, no fair cutting in, Jerry. Well, in that case, have a present for the boy, too. Cancer Stellar card. By equipping a Stellar card, you can use Stellar Magic, so this is going to be kind of like the glyph system from the last game, I think. If I'm understanding it correctly. Or is it closer... Judging by the lines on there, I'm going to make a guess here. Is this going to be closer to like Final Fantasy X-2? Or we had those grids that we had to equip and we could rotate around or something? Whoa, you can do magic with this. Keep it on your body at all times. Just pretend it's me. Oh no, honey, how audacious. Well, thank you. Can I get going now? I'm really in a hurry. Oh, really? That's too bad. You like this magic system better than Crest's? I'll have to look into it. All right, we'll be doing business around here a little while longer. We'll be waiting for you, Johnny baby. Oh my. Just us guys. They say that New York has lots of attractive people. I feel like a kid in a candy store. You are flirting with a 16-year-old. You creepy, creepy man. Oh, sorry. Did you come to my shop? Yes, shopping. Let's see what you have. Probably just the basics. Ooh. That is expensive. But I am glad to see Coral Pendant this early. So that's going to be nice. Do we have anything we would want to be selling? You like Geppetto and Cornelia? Do they actually make a return? I don't think they do, but... Huh. Let's see. Although, chances are, considering how old Geppetto was, I don't think he'd be alive in this era. Okay, so accessory-wise, we don't have anything we can equip. We've got just the basics there. Stellar chart, equip chart. Oh, that looks exactly like freaking Final Fantasy X-2's little chart things. So we've got Earth Edge and Hail Dust, I believe. I don't know where we got them from. But it looks like we've already got... I think we just equipped the spells on these. They'll probably tutorialize it at some point. But... just a good old reference. Was on the chart to start with. Yeah. How customizable is it? Hopefully a lot. I love setting up basically customized skill trees. Now, as far as the rest of this stuff, I don't think we really have enough to sell to be able to get any of those things, sadly. Unless we want to be getting rid of a lot of our leaves, because I don't think they'd actually even sell for much, would they? Sell. A Talisman of Luck might not be a bad choice for it. You can change any node to any type and reduce cost of node you want. Sweet. Let's see, if we go like... keep the Thera leaves. Go like 5 of those sold. Keep the pure leaves, because if I remember correctly, we have kind of shit SP. Talisman of Luck. I'm going to sell it early just so we can get... because I don't think we're going to need to revive early on, unless something goes completely ass up. And that should get us enough for at least the one slowdown one, which is a good start for me. I'd rather have the other one, but it's fine. Now to get used to doing the ring again. Try to raise the price. Yes. That feels very zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so we sold it all for 5% markup, and now we have 814 cash. Still not enough for a coral pendant, but we can get that. And I think we're just going to be good like that. And we'll have a little bit of leftover cash. Ta-da! And a little bit of credit points. So that's going to hopefully make life a lot easier on me. Sadly, we do not have any way to get that 5,000 for that. Met Jerry in England, well, a lot has happened since, and now we're eloping. Oh my. You gonna make me a dress? Okay, so I think that might be everything here. Got the point card, we got the stellar chart, we got the Thera leaf from the sign, and the tent from this. Oh, you're looking for someone? Oh, this man, I think I've seen him. Where is he? Where was it now? Oh, right. It was in Chelsea. I saw him on a rundown theater that's over there. I noticed him because he looked kind of fishy and staggered as he walked. It was this guy, I'm quite certain. Oh, I don't think... Do we actually get a picture of the guy that we're looking for? Near the theater in Chelsea. Okay. Bye, guy. Do you guys have any clues? Were you walking with a woman yesterday? We vowed no more affairs with women, you liar. Oh, quit it with the clumsy accusations. Insecure men and their paranoia. I hope I don't get like that. I'm gonna find myself a good woman, too. I mean, it wasn't very acceptable back then, but this is at least progressive in that regard. Let's see what the guy looks like. Here, show picture. Well, it might actually... I forgot we have this menu in these games. Yeah, dude looks sketch. Photo of Marlowe Brown, who is accused of assault and murder. In his monochrome photo, you can see the blank expression of a man who has lost his sanity. I lost my sanity, but I found compassion, so we're good. A point card usable at every shop nationwide. That, I kind of like the design of that. I would totally have a business card with that on the back. I know that's kind of a weird thing, but I take it we're gonna have to take pictures of all the enemies or something, aren't we? Married before breakfast, bank alarm. What? And off to Chelsea we go. Yeah, I do forget that we actually have those other menus. Here we only have... Oh, I should have skimmed ahead, I think. Well, we're going to have a spare coral lariat. I lost my sanity, and what I gained from it is the knowledge that humans taste delicious. For some reason, that is... There's a video going around about... I don't even remember like the full context of it, but it basically makes the joke of we should do X, Y, and Z as civil human beings, and then it just like degrades into the person doing like dog stuff, like sniff people's crotch. No, don't. Popular design of knife made from stainless steel. It resists rust and is sturdy and easy to use. Used for the whole family for cooking and household jobs. Usually, whenever you're using it for cooking, you do not need a cross guard. That knife is for stabbing. You do not use a knife with a crossguard for frickin'... Yeah. Cotton shirt, regular menswear. Tough yet easy to move in and warm in winter. It's cool in summer. Makes me think that we are a cowboy. It's simple design that suits anyone, makes it very popular. Doesn't look anything like what we're wearing. But yeah, right here is why supposedly it's very well hidden. Cannot open it from behind. I shouldn't have sold all our stuff for that. Recent days, strange moans have been coming from the theater at night. I can hear screams or something. Wonder if there's a ghost. No one's even seen a ghost. No, even a ghost would be okay, because if it was a person's voice. What are you saying? Ghost stories this time of year? Are you trying to pick me up? Aw. But I like ghost stories. Excuse me, have you seen a girl and a boy, sister and brother around here? They normally come back at before dinner, but I'm so worried. They're probably gone. These games start off relatively innocent and then go completely... Well, this one didn't start off completely innocent. We had the, like, magical girl transformation with the undoing of clothes. But usually it does start out innocent and get unhinged. Hopefully this one continues the tradition. I do like the unhinged. Let's see. Do we have anyone else that we need to talk to? At first, I thought that said Frick, not Eric. Just as a heads up. Hey, Squirt. I don't know why you've been loitering around or what you're snooping around for, but you best get home before dark, because in this town, thugs snatch up nosy people asking questions. Do you snag up nosy people there as well? I've really had a rough time here. Oi! It's dumb. Anyway, what happened, mister? Are you okay? It looks like you're hurt. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's not anything. I work as a newspaper journalist, but I happened to hear a strange rumor. I was researching this theater. Strange rumor? A rumor about ghosts appearing. This is a scoop, or so I thought it was going in, but inside was a hooligan hangout. On top of all my money being taken, I was hung out to dry. This is the rundown theater the person in Times Square was talking about, huh? I came all the way to New York, but didn't get a single photo of the ghost. My editor's gonna give it to me again. Sounds shady, like a perfect hideout. Yeah, it must be in there. Thanks, mister. Oh, thanks. Wait, young man. Ah, don't thank me. Thank society. Definitely gonna save again. I do find it extra interesting. This is gonna be like a little bit of a like RPG trope thought. I always find it interesting whenever games start you at higher than level 1. There are reasons for it, but I think they're silly. Because you could have an internal level higher than that if you needed to use it for like calculations. But if you're not using it for calculations, why start him at level 4? I do prefer it whenever they start at level 1. Just from a ease of mind case. Don't know why. Let's see. Do we have any other items in here? We have the coral lariat. And I think... Yeah, I think we just go in and get into our next area, which has quite a few items, actually. And a few limited encounters. This game, at least at the beginning of the guide that I loaded up, does mention that there are encounters and stuff like that once you've done them, you can't be... It notes that there are limited enemy encounters, so you can't just sit there grinding. So, some areas, I wager you can, but this one has notes of like, this is a one-time deal. Press the R1 button in the area where enemies are encountered, such as a dungeon. The navigation map will be displayed. Check your current bearing. Areas the player has not been to will not be displayed on the navigation map. I like our little token. It's a little onion head. Okay, in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. It just makes me happy. I know that's kind of a stupid thing to be just happy about, but it reminds me of, oh, what's that game that released, that Pokemon game that released recently? The one where you are playing as a Ditto. It reminds me of that. Pokopia, yes. I don't own that, but I do like just complete derp of a Ditto face. Hello, hippie-looking thug. What do you want? Another sensational journalist, huh? You're pretty young for that, kid. I'm not a journalist. I'm a detective, and I've come in search of someone. I'd like you to let me through. Dude got the elephant feet. The brat calls himself a detective. Actually, this is a different one. The brat calls himself a detective. Well, journalist or detective, it's all the same to us. You're all just suckers. Oh, we gonna knock them out. Sure, I'll view the tutorial. Let's start with normal attacks. To attack an enemy with a weapon, select them with the attack action. Do we want a fat thug or normal thug? A judgment ring will appear. This ring appears during various situations of the game and judges your success. Two guys trying to kill you, better take some pics. Yep. Pics or it didn't happen. Color of the ring is known as the hit area, so it's same as the other two. The bar will begin spinning when the bar passes over the hit area. Press the button again, as per usual. Bonk. And then stabby stab. For normal attacks with weapons, the number of hits of any enemy equals the number of attacks. Yada yada yada. 2 attacks if you fell in the ring. Only attacks of areas hit will be executed. I'm gonna turn down my headphones because I feel like I'm yelling for some reason. Special abilities. Owl Dust. Also appear when you use special abilities. Sweet. Must hit here in order for the special ability to be executed. Blue area is the modulate area. Strength. Yeah, it's fairly standard. I'm glad that they kept it fairly steady in this one. In like the series. And consistent. Because really, it would kind of suck to jump between them if they swapped it up a lot. That's one thing that Final Fantasy does at times is whenever they're trying to, this especially started happening when they started trying to get away from turn-based, is you start ending up with just like systems that make it not as intuitive. Do I actually get to manually fight them, or is that just going to be tutorial done and they're gone? I probably should have skipped the tutorial and taken some pics of them. But I thought it was going to tell me more than that. I could just load and walk back in there. Our save spot is literally right there. I need their pictures. I must collect them all. It's like Pokemon. I should be able to skip the cutscene as well. Oh, nope, I can't actually skip it. Allow you to, guys. I would absolutely love it. And this is actually something that I wish more games did. I would love it if whenever games like make these first few enemies unique, so that whenever you do like take pictures of them or do any kind of like scan on them, it's not just going to be generic thug. This one's not going to do that, I don't think, but let's go with Fat Thug first.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say
Oh God, part of me just realized he's gonna be what's her face, the spy lady, isn't he?
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Ow. Okay, so we can do I do notice that we can't swap between like standard, high, low, and stuff like that. Almost got it perfect there. Let's try for it on this guy. There we go. Maybe I can actually get this one where I'm regularly doing perfects. That'd be nice. So now we should be able to come in here. Library. They considered monsters? Yes. Aimless youth with no purpose in his... Oh, no! I just... Yeah, man. No purpose in his life. His sense of inferiority leads to violence against anyone and everyone. Only money can calm them down. Takes advantage of any weakness, thinks only of himself, and is utterly without consideration for others. Life in the underworld has made him a formidably tough. I can read. So that's for that. Data. No effect status. I'm guessing that's what they're immune to. Yeah, it's a pretty decent little one. Okay, so anyway, now that we've already beaten them. Brah. I can adjust my headphone because it is making my ear sweat. That's the downside of using, like, cup headphones in the heat. But anyway, took them out. I'm trying to think. Oh. I'm gonna do something. Let's try and get an encounter. Hello. What's wrong? It's dangerous for you to be here all alone.
My big brother and I were playing Dare, but he went off somewhere and now I can't find him.
Okay, I'll go and look for your brother. Stay here and wait until I come back.
Will you really find him?
I will. I may not look it, but I'm a detective. Finding people is my specialty.
Okay, it's scary. I'll be patient and wait here until you get back.
Okay, groovy. Oh, I do kind of want to view this tutorial, but I also want to lose because this tells me that there is something fun. I'm going to skip the tutorial first. I'm going to lose this fight intentionally. And then we will... Yeah, we will lose this fight. I think. Do I have anything that I can do to just waste turns? I can Earth Edge, yeah. And then just take pictures, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to double attack. It's fine. Oops.
Look over here.
I did that. We double attacked with Snap. That was hilarious. I was not expecting that to happen. I thought, yeah, Snap would just override double attack.
Okay, look over here.
And not actually engage it.
Say cheese.
Yeah, oh, we're gonna lose our sanity too, aren't we? Well, since we are gonna, do we want to reload after it, or do we want to just let it happen? Handy tools, yeah, we'll just do a Snap again.
Okay.
I don't know how easy it is going to be to lose this.
Say cheese.
He's going berserk. Is he going to try and run away again? Come on, just keep casting stuff. There you go. I don't remember how much life we had. It's probably a decent amount. There we go. Lenny, my love. That is awesome.
Pretty strong.
I don't think we get any XP from that. Because we were Berserk at the end as well, weren't we? This really is a hooligan hangout. Okay, so we'll probably view the tutorial now. I did not think that there would be that there, but it did mention that you should try it, so I am happy with that. And let's see. Let's go ahead and view this tutorial. Stock gauge is located below the status at the bottom right corner. So that's going to be it's basically like our limit bar thing, right? The stock gauge fills during various damage actions during battle, and when it hits max, your stock increases by 1. You can store at most 2 bars of stock. These can be used to conduct various special moves. First, let's try filling the stock gauge to increase your stock. Okay, just beat one of them up, I'm guessing. I don't even have to press buttons during this. I could just text people and just be that guy. When you attack and inflict damage on an enemy, you get a little bit. Or when you take damage, your stock gauge will increase. You collected 1 bar of stock. We're investing in stock. When you have 1 or more bars of stock, pressing the R1 or L1 button will allow you to select a stock move. Let's try double this time. Double allows you to conduct 2 moves at one time by using 1 bar of stock. Oh, so yeah, for some reason I was thinking double was double attack. So I just kind of ignored it while we were doing the other things. After you select your first move, you can choose your second action. With double, you cannot conduct the same action twice, so keep this in mind. Yes, I'll keep it in mind. Kind of sad that you can't just double attack. If you fail to complete the ring, either the second action or both actions will not be executed, so take due precaution. Double is not only limited to 2 attacks in a row, you can freely combine various actions such as heal, support an ally, or defend. Whenever you use double, it will take more time until your next turn, so always... Okay, so basically it sucks in 2 of your turns into 1 and just delays. Is what it's sounding like to me.
Already over? That was too easy.
We are not terribly used to using knives. It doesn't seem. Someone just slammed their door hard outside. This really is a hooligan hangout. Kind of place isn't safe for a kid if I don't find him quickly.
Oh, is there something on the floor? Is it a piece of candy?
Oh, it's an M&M. If you put acquired stellar on the stellar chart, you will be able to use new magic. Yeah, let me see the explanation. I prefer it telling me what to do rather than just doing it for me, but right now it's doing it for me. Okay, by equipping to the stellar chart menu, let's affix a stellar by using customize. Cancer. The holes in the stellar chart are called nodes. You can affix stellar to these nodes. Circles are heals, triangles support, squares attack. Number displayed on the node is its level. Highest level is 4, and the higher the level, the stronger the magic. If a stellar's attribute is the same and it is at or below the node level, you can affix it. Okay. So you should be like upgrading those and making sure that they're as high as possible. Now we should have Cure. The affixed Cure. Affixing more stellars in this fashion as they become available increases the stellar magic you can use. Can we actually remove them as well? Unlike support and heal, attack has 7 elementals. That's fine. I will not remember that color code, but I can probably look it up. Stellar and node may both say attack. If they have different elemental attributes, you cannot affix the oh, you're just kind of... You have to use the same element in it. Okay. So that's just going to keep me from having any problems with it. I thought it was going to be like enhancing it or something. Equip a stellar chart. You'll be able to tap into the magic of the stellars on the stellar chart. Yada, yada, yada. Just a fixed cure. You can now use 3 types of magic. Understandable. Each has its own characteristics, number of nodes, levels, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so it is kind of like the grids in Final Fantasy X too. I am fine with this. We got that battle. It should actually still be equipped, right? Yeah, it's still equipped. Even though the computer did it. That's kind of how the fights have been going too. Some will like make it just an illusionary fight for tutorials. And illusionary changes your inventory. Let's see. We got that. I mean, I see the chest there. I'm just making sure I don't miss any items real quick. We'll get the Theraleaf, which is that one. We'll have quite a few items to get. Oh, we are getting actually quite a bit of items that are semi-useful this early on. Judging by this list, I mean, we should be getting offensive equipment too. Okay, so Stellar Magic. We're going to start out with a Hail Dust on the duo over here. Almost a perfect. I think a perfect might have actually killed them both. Oh no, it still got him. That's fine. Ow, you speedy little shit. Suck it.
Chalk up another win for me.
Yeah, I'm glad we sold the mana leaves actually now, because we're getting a freaking lot of them. Are there any other items I need to worry about? Are there any items down here? Leather belt. It boosts our attack. I do wonder if Johnny is going to be an offensive character. Because right now, it seems like they're leaning me into using magic on him. I know that the Native American girl is offended you. You trying to kill me over here? Oh, lordy. I don't know why that one tickled me so much, but let's explore a little bit before we start causing any kind of trouble. Can we keep going this way? Yes. You are fucking hilarious. Do we have any other... I don't think we have random encounters in here, so I'm kind of free to just wander however I want. Hi, guy. What's funny about the fat thugs in this one is going to be very... this feels slightly rude to say, but the fat thugs in this funnily remind me of someone I knew. It looks like someone I knew, which is really dumb. But do I actually really want to even bother with the normal? I think I'm gonna save my stuff and just punch him in the nose. Oh no, 4 damage, whatever will I do? Yeah, we're not going to get perfects early on as far as, like, taking no damage and all that jazz. That just ain't gonna be it. I think we've saved up to... Yeah, we've got full 2 stock. Do I bother with that just yet? No, not really. We got Aqua Edge. So stellar chart, customize. Can we actually take stuff off of this? Yes. We can just have those on and remove them as we please. It's not a permanent improvement. Okay, so we got the Aqua Edge. We just got to keep going this way. It says to avoid this. Though I have a feeling we're coming back to that.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go. I do think it is worth using Hail Dust on the duo. I think it's worth doing Hail Dust like that. And then attack. Oh, do I not get to choose who I attack? There we go. We got it perfect. That's fine.
Chalk up another win for me.
Do we get any bonuses for that, though? Oh, we do. Enemy action 0 turns. We get a tent. That one I'm good with, but I abuse the crap out of tents, as we know from the previous game. So that's a seal of luck. So why are we ignoring this hallway? Is there something there that I should be aware of? I'm just defying what they tell me to do because I'm stubborn. So there is nothing over here. It's just avoid it because this is a freaking dead end. Now, I have to say, the levels look a lot more brown in this so far. A lot more just that dingy early 2000s aesthetic. 1 second. Need to grab that. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Should I be looking for... Okay. So we should actually have a save point fairly soon. Yeah, we do have right there. Sweet. That's why we like the tents.
What the hell? Who are you?
We don't have the mana to take out those other guys, so we're just going to be taking it to the face at the moment. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Beat 'em up. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many perfects as I can, just in case there's a thing later on where we need like 50% perfects. And him only having one attack node is why I was thinking he's a caster.
What? Already finished?
And enemies are a lot more generous with items in this, good lord. Okay, so that gets us a save point. Do I want to use one of my tents? I think I do. They're kind of expensive, but... Wish he was a caster, would give him something to do when he's done taking pics. I take it he's not a great character. Just... seems like a hunch. We could just use Mana Leaf and a Thera Leaf. That might actually be the better pick. Because I think that is still cheaper, money-wise. Okay, so we got the save point. That's why we ignored that one, I guess. Yeah, just do quick save again. He's the strongest character for the smallest amount of time directly at the end of the game. That's hilarious. I mean, teenage protagonist, that kind of fits though. The I need to believe in myself. I'm doing it for Grandpa, and just like going Super Saiyan at the last minute kind of situation. That is not uncommon. It is a bit of a trope. Kind of surprised to see it in a video game, though, because that would make me want to use the character less if they're, like, super just a waste of time early on. Johnny, just leave it to the hot magical girl? Yeah. Who doesn't like a good hot magical girl? And you said that she's basically going to be this game's Yuri, so probably going to make her my favorite character. Probably going to make her certain people's in stream's favorite character as well. Okay. In we go. Does it... Hold up. Oh, never mind. This is a floor higher. I was about to say, did it really just reuse that map? No, it didn't. Because we are slightly higher. In the other one, we were with the vertical lights. And these are the horizontal lights above that. So it actually did respect the floor. But what if Johnny wants to be the hot magical girl? Huh? I do find it kind of creepy that, at least from skimming a little bit, it is a adult-child romantic interest in this one. And yes, I do consider 16 a child. Sorry, Japan. Okay. So we are closing in on getting most of the items. We've got that Thera leaf. Da-da-da. Now I think we get Skinny Boy. Hello.
What the hell? Who are you guys?
Who are you? Besides a pain in the ass. And nah, I can't blame him either. She's an angel.
Looks like I'm the winner.
She's got them jiggle physics for days too, but yeah. Oh, let's see. What am I forgetting here? Just keep going, I guess. Wah, wah. I do want to fight all the thugs just for XP. Hello, child. Any chance you're Nancy's brother? Yes, I am, but if I finally found you, it's not safe here. Let's get back. Nancy's looking for you. I want to go back too, but if that scary guy finds me... Before, when I opened the fire escape, somebody yelled at me from behind. Fire escape? Yeah, then that guy chased after me, and I was so scared, and I hid. Oh. Here he is!
All right, let's do this.
And we can do another double. We'll do an attack. This is okay. It's okay, boo-boo. Don't think we got a ring perfect on that.
For me.
We did get enemy action, though. And no, I don't think we're getting 2 tents. I think it just lists the tent in both places. Gee, anyway, let's get back to where Nancy is.
Okay. We'll just do that.
We can actually find out a score. We've got 3/4 perfects. Oh my. So 10 out of 13. We might have actually gotten that as a perfect. We apparently passed a Boken. Library done will work for food. Amount paid. Just seeing what all we have as far as things going on here. Oh, it's scoring us on number of saves. Great. Let's see. Ring successes. I will fail rings from time to time. All talk, no walk. Okay. Team find suspect. Now, I do slightly wonder if we are going to get any of our other party members today. Okay, we got that one. We have found Tom. Defeat them and return to Nancy. Okay, so they got that. Is there anything in here? Oh, yeah, we already did this one. Never mind. Yeah, there was a tent in there. So I think we should just take him back first. Because that just makes sense to me. Do we have any more fights before that? Probably, but still gonna do this. Because like the last game, I plan to abuse the crap out of tents as long as they want to give me save points regularly. I do appreciate that so far. All the games, even I would say even Koudelka to an extent, were pretty generous with like when you could save. Obviously, Koudelka was a little bit clunky with it, but sorry, when you could use rest items. Tom, Nancy. God, feels weird to hear children named Nancy and Tom.
Thank you, Mr. Detective.
You aren't to come here again, okay? You're gonna be childish. I'm gonna have a piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, right. You said something about a fire escape.
What? You mean the door upstairs? There's a trick to opening that door. You just gotta jiggle it up a little bit and then push or it won't open.
Jiggle it up a little bit, I see. Oh, jiggle it up. Keep jiggling it up.
See ya, Mr. Detective.
You'd think the detective could figure it out, but no, he's not that good of a detective. What candy are we having today? York peppermint patties. Well, York peppermint patty. 1. They're one of the few candies that can eat just one and be satisfied. That's why I get them. It's kind of like peppermint ice cream. Whenever I eat it, there's some ice cream like fish food and stuff like that, where if I get it, I want to eat a crap ton of it. But with like peppermint and stuff like that, for some reason I can just have a little bit and it's satisfying enough. Okay, do we want to do anything with these? This should just be the other side of the theater. With no, oh, what? Hi. Who the fuck are you? It's noisy, huh? This music. The guy in glasses who just moved in upstairs, he's playing it all the time. I keep complaining, but he won't stop. Really, give me a break. What are you even doing in here? My guy. Fuck. Okay. Dude in here. Really, if I was like concentrating on the game a lot, I could probably have gotten through this in like half the time, but I'm just horsing around. I'm enjoying myself. Whoa, it's pitch black already. I've wasted more time than I thought. I gotta hurry. What you got? Hurry? Gotta hurry to, buddy.
Who's there?
Excuse me? I mean, how are you? I run a detective agency around here. Johnny Garland is what they call me.
Johnny Garland? Give me a break. What? My God! You're Johnny! Wait, stop right there! Don't come any closer!
What are you acting all scared about? It's not like I'm going to report you or anything. What's going on?
You wouldn't back up from the green glowing guy? Okay. I did notice where his gaze stopped for a second. Hard-hit attacks consume half your stock gauge to decrease an enemy's stock by 1. Sweet. Badass transformations. I really am curious as to how many... Are we going to get as many transformations? Because I know hers are like beast or something like that. What special skills do you have? Dusk Prowl. Absorb one enemy's MP. Okay. We have probably the same items, yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. Kind of wish we could use elemental weapons in this, but this is fine. Oh, I missed the last one. No, I almost had the perfect. Damn it. Listen here, you bastard. Let's try hard hit again. I keep missing that last one. Gonna try it one more time. There we go. And he's already pretty damn low. Yeah, I need to get better at doing that last one. Or just not go for the strike. Less, but the system's better. That's good to hear. That's quite the view, Johnny. Hey, Daladon. I think we're gonna have more voice acting real quick, though.
Huh?
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Hey, wait. How did I get back here? Well, let me see. I remember suddenly being attacked. Attacked by some weird, some sort of monster. But after that, I...
Master, I know exactly what happened. The truth is, these two kind souls saved your life. They were kind enough to bring you back here while you were still unconscious.
I was just being a little careless, I think. Hey, wait a minute. What were you doing there yesterday? You're connected to that beast in some way, right? Let's see. That's it! You changed your shape, didn't you?
Calm down. You're asking way too many questions. Besides, don't forget that you were there too for some reason.
I happen to be a detective, you know.
Listen. Have you heard of Malice before?
Malice?
Yeah, Malice. A red light made of humanity's hate and anger. It was more than 10 years ago. Somebody broke the seal and unleashed 1,000 years of pent-up malice on our world. The malice. It spread like wildfire all over the planet, plunging humans everywhere into complete madness. Sometimes, the malice opens a window, allowing beasts to come in.
Window?
Didn't you see the window? It looked like a giant sea green whirlwind. That's why we call that a window. Our work is to hunt down those evil beasts, the ones who come through. The power you saw yesterday, that's what I use for the hunt.
So you're exterminating monsters, huh?
Ah! Master, please! Don't scream like that again!
But what are we gonna do, Lenny? The guy Professor Gilbert asked us to find for him was eaten by a monster!
I see what you mean. Well then, I guess we have no choice but to say we're sorry.
Maybe. But eaten by a monster? He won't believe me.
You know, if you like, we could go along with you.
Yeah?
We can explain things a lot better than you. Besides, you don't want any problems. What if little Master faints again, huh?
Hey, I'm not a little kid.
My name is Shania, and this is...
I am Nathan. It is my honor.
Hi. The name's Johnny. How are you?
Anywho. Let's see. Yeah, it was a woman with a healing kiss as well. And yeah, this is giving very much Donna and Bartello energy between the other two. Let's see, and Nathan would have looked huge next to anyone else, but having Lenny in the same shot made everyone look small. Yeah, so you report to him in his laboratory. She's got fusion. She fuses with the power of spirits and changes form with powerful abilities. Sweet, we can deal with that. Now we have 3 party members, though. And now Nathan's going to make the rest of us look small in battles, isn't he? So this is her. But yeah, I can already see the we are a little bit... I can see the perv forming, essentially. Does he actually... Oh, he's got guns. Okay. I have gun meet God. She just has the 1 fusion. For now. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one relatively early, but... Meow. I mean, we've already had... close-ups of like a crotch, the ass, and the boobs, so we're kind of already there. They like their fan service. And I have to say, I've heard of side boob before. But that guy got hip window. Shania Twain. No, I'm going to probably do it several times myself, so I don't think there's any stopping either one of us from calling her Shania Twain. Especially, yeah. I do find and I don't know if this is like a Japanese specific thing. And let's actually look and see. Does she actually have that on her character model? No. I have noticed whenever doing like tan or darker skin, a lot of like Japanese characters, like character designers, will go for the light lipstick. It's just like a random observation, but looks like pop figurines? Nah, they are axes. Got some little hatchets. I think the Thunderbird one is just her hands, yeah. Although, her boots look kind of funny. The one whose weapon I am completely just laughing at half the time is the way he does his dagger. It's like, I have no idea how to fight, I'm just using it. Culturally sensitive hatchets. It's the Tomahawks. Okay, so we've got that. We've already seen the other cutscene, Tomboy Hawks. I don't know if they're actually going to be romantic interests in this, or if he's just going to be constantly infatuated with her, because he's a 16-year-old. I hope that it's just constantly infatuated. Professor at the university in Boston, he asked that we report. That's a decent distance from where we're at, especially for a kid. Let's see. Go ahead and save. Got our very own Vaughn. Oh no. We will be doing Final Fantasy 12 eventually. I don't think it's going to be the next Final Fantasy we do. I think 7 is. Hey, that's one of the thugs that was beating us up. He's 16, full of hormones, some goddess straight out of Glam Mag just standing there. Don't play dumb. If I say there's anything else it could be. Are you trying to sell us a porno mag? You really don't have it? Well, I guess I'll have to give you one of mine. Lottery ticket? Yeah, lottery ticket. It's a lottery ticket, you bastard. Talk to a lottery member like me. You can play the lottery once per ticket. If you win, we'll be incredibly happy. If you lose, horribly sad. How about it? Sounds like fun. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We're probably going to just go for like perfect lottery again. Okay, so we want to do that. Getting the willies. Last time someone asked you if you had it wasn't a lottery ticket. Me neither. Oh, lordy. For those of you wondering, when I was 16, I probably would not have been as infatuated with her. At that age, I was already a butt guy. So it's like, meh. Let's see, getting the willies. Let's go ahead and try and get the red. For some reason, the wheels feel so much bigger in this, and I don't know why. Funnily enough, so were you, but not in that way. We got a Gale Rod. Bet you're hooked, right? If you bring it to me, I'll let you play the lottery anytime. Don't have any more its to bring to you, bud. What is Gale Rod? Item. Seal of Luck will just be waiting until after we get the rest of the stuff kind of set up. That does remind me, we do need to be looking at the equipment. That's just top quality leather belt. Female market printed with single flower over the heart, promoting both cuteness and purity. The blouse that really appeals. That does not look anything like what she's wearing. Orthodox tomahawk made from steel and oak, superbly distributed balance. Essential little item for every Native American. Jesus. Japan. I'm not even sure that was like acceptable in the 90s. No. Anyway, run with lead inside the grip. A gun with lead inside the grip. Invented by Wild West gunmen so it could be used in hand-to-hand combat as well as for shooting from a distance. Lead inside the grip. And yeah, we've already seen the t-shirt. So honestly, out of these characters, she should be the one with the leather belt. Okay, what do we have? There's nothing else we need to be doing here, I don't think. Oh, it's a stellar. Okay. So Gale Rod is a spell. Thank you for the gift subs. They are greatly appreciated. They help out a ton, believe it or not. They help me afford the internet bills. Hopefully everyone enjoys their emojis if you want to hop in on the hype train. I got to do the usual healing stuff. Do you actually have... we not... Who's got that equipped? He has that equipped. I think, and this is going to be an odd thing, I'm going to start by making sure that Cancer has, like, all the stuff so that we can just use him as a caster. We do not have a just generic damage thing, though, so I think we might even want to swap their... yeah, you want Libra. Oh, we can equip the same person with them all? Nope, no, they have to have their own unique ones. Okay. So I'm going to actually remove the stuff from this first. We're going to go here. Although we can only put one recovery on it. Okay, so we're going to need heal on somebody else, I guess. That means I have to choose between whether he's an offensive caster or a defensive caster. I think he's going to be defensive. So I do think that Cancer is actually the one we want. But yes, thank you again for the gift subs. And I think we have like 2 minutes left on the hype train. Let's go edit these. So yeah, we just don't really have a lot of choices. We'll do Air Edge there. Sorry, Aqua Edge. I wonder why we can't equip Air Edge. Is it already on the other one and I'm just a dumbass? I am a dumbass. It is on there. It was just buried underneath the two. I'm going to actually put those on him. I wonder if we get something special for equipping the full thing, like with a specific setup. That would be kind of neat as well. You go ahead and get Evil Eye. Okay, so Johnny's going to be our healer. Shania is going to be our transformer, and Nathan is going to be our brutal dude, I think. At least that makes sense to me. So yeah, now we get to just leave. As now we're going to Arkham University. I should note that the penguin reference earlier. Apt. Hey, hello. Howdy do. Okay, so we need to go to Arkham University. Can we actually... Yeah, we do have, like, the subzones in this as well. Oh, the AC just kicked on. That feels good. Oh, yeah, we have already had a ton of things. And the guy that we're coming here for looks like Penguin. So I'm fairly certain this is intentional. I already spent 6 hours this morning writing. Ooh, what you writing? So today's a good day? You can write. What's funny is I actually read it as spent, even without the edit. My brain just went there. It's like, hey. And we got... What did we get as far as the hype train? A camcorder from the 90s? The fuck? I don't know what... I mean, the emojis can be interesting, but that one I was not expecting. Trying to get back into writing genre fiction? Ah. I've never been good at writing fiction, sadly. Despite DMing and stuff. I'm usually like a setting writer, which is not something well needed. Hey boy, excuse me. What? I'm looking for Professor Gilbert's lab. Do you know where it is? I would want to see the reaction of someone from 1929 seeing her walking around town. Science fiction and fantasy? Sweet. If you want to post it, if you're comfortable posting it on Discord, I'd totally be up for reading it. Or links to it. Obviously, 6 hours of writing, not going to be able to fit into a Discord post. Yeah, I like writing lore and stuff like that, and guides. I suck at writing dialogue. She'd be thrown in jail cell for being indecent in public? Yeah, probably. Although I just realized the camcorder thing is actually oddly apt considering the interactions we've had so far. Discord text limits drive you insane. I understand why they're there. I hate that it's like monetized to do more. Just give a hard limit and let it exist. And make it very clear. Holy crap. I don't know if it still does it, but it used to be you just didn't have any like indicator you were over the text limit until you went to post. I'm looking for Professor Gilbert's lab. Do you know where it is? Somewhere within 100 miles of here. Oh, sorry. You look like just like a student is all. You're 16. You don't look like a student of university. You baby-faced little shit. He seems to be here to see Professor Gilbert, too. We could have searched together. No way. Walk around with a crazy guy like that? Are you kidding? Okay, so we have a bit of items to find here as well. So we have various talismans and stuff like that. And I see a chest over there as well. Let's see, you post regular update logs for your project in Discord. The number of times you have had to cut things down to fit within that arbitrary limit drives you crazy. Yeah. I run into that. If you're curious, I have a server that has it has me on it and some stuff that I use, but no like real people that I use for just writing quick notes on my phone for TTRPG design stuff. And then that way I can take it from there and put it into like actual Foundry or actual little wiki things that I'm making and stuff like that. Ran into it a few times for like, especially class descriptions. So I feel you on that. Let's see. I'm going to start pedaling real quick. So I need to move that over a little bit closer. Okay. So we got that. And it contains a pure leaf. I think that's the one we just got. And then we need to start going inside, probably. Been so busy fooling around, you forgot? Looks like you're staying back here. Ha 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 ha. Especially since you have clones. See that game. Yeah, hopefully the writing is going well. I'm not sure whether my server is like a project server or just like memes and recommendations server. As far as like the one everybody knows of. And yes, I do have 2 servers. I will probably eventually be opening up the TTRPG server with like specific access to things for different people just to run games, but I need to be more confident in my DMing to do that. Especially since I like am public figure, but very minor public figure. Taking a break at the moment though, yeah. I was doing a little bit of writing earlier today on reviews, so this is sort of my break. There we go. Let's talk to folks. Okay, so we need to look for the other items in here. We've already gotten 2 of them. We need to go to the left store. There's supposedly a Cure Stellar in here. We'll talk to the people as well whenever we come back out. Hello. Yes, did you want something? If you want to find or check out a book, just let me know. Insect Guide? Gross. Oh, they really look different from books I read when I was a kid. Haven't taken a discuss. Wait until he finds an anatomy book. Oh, that's the Stellar it was talking about, so that means we can actually have Cure. It is giving us Cure Stellar early on 2? Huh? I'll gladly take it, but that surprises me. Wonder if I'll be able to buy those later. But, excuse me, this is the library, so if you can't be quiet, please leave immediately. I'm gonna run around the library. I'm going to make this, all these books look so hard. I wonder if they have any comics. We are such a mature individual. I like the ambiance of the library. Not too dark, not too bright. You don't feel the passing of time. Ooh, my. My dream is to be president, so right now I'm studying Machiavelli and learning how to be a ruler. Oh, that's a yardstick to live up to. Don't you think that Keynesian economics is really marvelous? No, not interested, oh. Man, this game, this whole series is prescient in its ways. First radio broadcast was in 1920 at Pittsburgh. Did you know that? Well, even I just learned it yesterday. Groovy. I may need to switch to my earbuds because this is getting really uncomfortable. If you can't tell, mildly distracted by it. I'm gonna Where is my earbud? Before I yank this out. Did I take it out there? Oh no, there it is. It's not a super apparent earbud. It is a tiny little black cable with a tiny little earbud attached at the end of it. Nah. Headphones are easy to find. This is not. Especially considering I have 2 sets of headphones here. One of them I can't wear while streaming because they're basically drummer headphones. So they will rip the ever-living crap out of your ears if you leave them on too long, because they are all kinds of pressure and headache goodness. There we go. Professor Gilbert, yes, I've heard of him, but he's in another field, so I really don't know much about him. What field is he in? I thought he was in the university. Not in the field. Professor Gilbert, huh? I haven't seen him in the past 6 months. He's canceled all his classes, too. Oh my, what is he doing? What kind of shenanigans is he on? Quincy. Hi, Quincy. I've mellowed out at this school, but when I was fired at my old school, I wasn't myself at all. At this school, I have to be careful not to cause any commotion. Should always be causing commotion. Cause chaos! Let chaos reign! I am very interested in the field of probability theory, yes.
Oh, you don't say. Just a little bit of probability.
Field of university studies, fieldwork? But what if I want him in the field of flowers? Sure, that would be a botanist, but... I know. I'm just being snarky. Okay. So we have a couple more rooms up here. Did we actually have any rooms underneath the stairs at all? I thought it looked like there were. Nope, it's just dark paneling. Okay. Let's see. Do we go left or right first? I think it's left. Oh, we got the item in there. We got the chemistry lab item. The next zone is... yeah, it's the classroom. One of those extra areas of study that ultimately devolves down into nothing particular. I write my thesis on theses. It's the thesis of... it's the thesi of Theseus. Ah! No! Okay, sometimes I like to watch the students just like this. Everyone's so different, never tire of it. I mean, considering... okay, so he does gesture like he's talking. I was going to say, is he just standing at the front of the class staring at the kids as they stare at him? That would be so freaking awkward. Great for a psychology course to fuck with people, though. Anyway, the French philosopher Descartes... I'm not going to say the joke anyway. It's just the course before Descartes. Anyway. This called the father of modern philosophy, but you still don't know who he is. Okay, groovy. The sealed off room. What, you don't know? It's right next to the school, but the door is broken and it won't open. There are a lot of rumors about it. A lot of students wonder about how the professor gets in and out. Okay, you'll go check it out. Groovy. We do have an ad coming in on Twitch. Can I actually talk to any of the rest of you? Hey, Helmila, let me copy your child psychology notes. That's fine, but it'll cost you. You can take me out to dinner. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. I guess I have no choice. They do keep leaning into this. That does not look like sickly Timothy, but I do appreciate the amount of nods to more progressive things, even though they do it in a pervy way a lot of times. I was born with weak composition until recently. I've taken off school. I've got to catch up now. Aw. weak health is never a fun thing. Only 5 students in class today. The provost's going to get angry. Okay, that's fine. Let them. Let them get mad. Oh, I wish I could remember the speech. I need to start memorizing some of these speeches from movies that I need to use during streaming. Or at least have them written down so I can just thumb to them and be like, now I can go into like a full speech from like the dictator or the anchor or whatever it is. Or even 1984. Okay, so we just, that's should be everything inside. The environments look very nice. At the very beginning, a lot of the areas were feeling very brown, but we're starting to see a little bit more color work their way in, and I hope it continues. It's a lot more detailed than the previous 2 games for sure. Okay, so we've got that. We just got to keep running left. Supposedly there's going to be a hidden chest at a lamppost. This is probably locked still. It doesn't open. I wonder if anyone besides the professor knows how to open the door. You don't need to ask around the school. We can... Oh, there's that. Mirage. So that means we are going to have extra stellars. At least for a while. Because I don't think we have anything we can... Oh, we can put it on you. That's actually fine. Because he's full on triangles. Let's see. The environments... the locations remind you a little of mix between Phantasy Star, Devil Summoner, Rado. I should do Devil Summoner. That's a game that I never really got too far into. I know of them. I might be thinking of the other Devil one as well, not Devil Summoner. My brain is in a good mood but loopy the past couple weeks, so I have to apologize a little for that. I have things on my mind. They are good things. Okay, so we got that. We went ahead and got the chest. So we just need to go back. Okie dokie. But there was... Oh god, is it going to do that? Okay, this is a silly thing. I know why they have triggers like this. The door is a trigger for getting to the other zones to unlock, and it triggers like different movements of people. Could have just had the person in here to begin with. Hello. What? You came to say Professor Gilbert? Then you have to go in from underpath in the corner of the field. There's a staircase, so you can probably enter his room from there. I was just asked the same thing by someone earlier. It's rare for him to have so many people visit. The underpath, huh? It's like underwear. Anyway, if you're set on going, then you should take a lantern from the chemistry lab. Okay, then we get to go get ourselves a lantern. Okay. So now we need to get wandering down. Oh, why are these stairs so awful to go back down? If you haven't noticed, I'm getting hung on them like nobody's business. There's the lantern. Supposedly there is a soul benediction in here. I just don't know where. Space is beneath the desk to find a soul benediction. I don't know what it means by spaces beneath the desk. Is it these? No, there's nothing there. Unless they meant up here. It's not super clear with how it's written. But yeah, going up the stairs easy enough. Getting through that gap going down is just nope. Oh, okay, that's what it meant. Groovy. We do want to get like various recovery items because I don't know if this one's going to be status effect heavy or if it's actually going to be semi-generous. It could be generous. They meant that if you actually listen to them, they bless your soul. Hey boy, we meet again. Don't know which one's talking. That voice. Could it be? It is. What happened? Why the long face? Did something bad happen? Cheer up, I have some good news for you, boy. Well, not really good news, but something we forgot to tell you last time we met. Hey, Jerry, I thought you said it was our little secret. If you got something to say. Oh, sorry, actually, I work doing stellar chart realigning. Realigning? That's right. I alter its attributes and open holes and stuff. Of course, I charge for it, but I'll do it cheaply for you, boy. I see. Well, then. I need to realign, so I'll be sure to ask you. You can pay money to the Wiegand the Engraver. You can know his... So, you can add more powerful stars, power up your magic effect, or reduce your MP use. Sweet. You want to see? Yeah, I think I will look at the explanation for it just to be on the safe side. It's probably not super complicated. A lot of stuff hasn't been, but... Once you select a node, the custom data, there's 4 choices on the menu. You can change the attribute of a node so it can equip stellars of different attributes. Okay, so we can make them specifically designed how we want. So, at what I do wonder, are there going to be stellar charts that have like passive effects that are particularly useful, like that apply to everything in it? The no element attack attribute can equip stellars of any of the other 7 and is very expensive. Understandable. Choosing level increases the node level so it can equip higher level stellars. That's fine. Increase the node level to a maximum level of 4. So we should save our money for these, because it seems like it's going to make our magic extremely powerful compared to previous games. Raises the magic effect of any stellar equipped in that node. You can only customize attack attribute nodes with effect up. Healing and support nodes can't have their magic effect. Oh, you can't make the buffs stronger? That sucks. Keep this in mind. And then MP use. Customize allows you to lower the MP use of stellars equipped in the node. Is it super expensive? Try customizing the healing node. Are you going to eat up a lot of my money doing this? Choose the customization you want, then press the X button to carry out the upgrade. Okay. That works. This completes the customization, then it has increased the node's level to 2. Your stellars will become easier to use. Sweet. Oh, we're already 2 hours in. I did not realize we were that far in. It does not feel like that long. Ah, the jug shop. It's just us guys. Okay, so let's see how expensive some of this stuff is. Seems like that girl can't use it. Maybe she has power greater than that of stellar magic. It's okay. I like male customers better than female ones anyway. So want me to realign your stellar chart? They always say it in the most pervy way. I love it. Okay, so this one, we actually want to probably... Since you're not going support... The one that's going to have support magic for now is the other guy. That's not terribly expensive to go 25% reduction. And yeah, no element is super expensive. I do have a feeling money at the end is not going to be a issue, though. So if we get a dark, we can actually have him have both offensive spells, but I think we're fine just leaving that as is until we actually decide on what spells we want to use. I think I actually might want to be saving my money for better ring boosts. There were colleges 10 years ago. There's been colleges... trying to think when the first modern university was founded. I phrased that poorly. When the first university that is still open in modern times was founded. There we go. That is probably the proper way to phrase it. But I'm trying to think, because it would have to be at least 1,000 years ago, if not longer. How old are some of the... Because there's universities that have been around since... Yeah, before we had, like, germ theory. We need 5,500 for that. That's what we're saving up for, is just that. Let's go back in here. Okay, so we got that. I'll be available for there's the nearby. See, are we going to get ambushed by it? Or do we actually have to... Yes, we will. I didn't know where the pedometer guy was. It said we would get our pedometer here. Go, 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 go. Keep running, you grunts. Your goal for today is 2,000 steps. Yes, sir. Their walking style is painful. Hey, boy, you over there. Grunt, grunt, grunt. You mean me? That's right, you here to enlist too? Oh, not as far as I know. I'm asking if you're here to enlist in the Arkham Pedometer Regiment of the U.S. Walking Warriors Brigade, but I run. So under a mile, pretty much. Actually, I have not counted how many steps it takes me to go a mile. That is probably pretty close to it. That is very tame for PE. Us Walking Warriors Brigade. What's a pedometer regiment? Watch your mouth, boy. Whenever you address me, you always say, sir. Understand, maggot? Yes, sir. Speak up. Say it with feeling. This. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Now you look like you still wear diapers, but I'll make an exception and allow you to join the regiment. I don't really have any idea what you're talking about, mister, so I think I'll just be on my way now. Around 2.5k, that would not be a surprise. Yes, you have been a mod for a long time. Gaplin, how are you doing today? Welcome to the tame part of Shadow Hearts. Don't worry, you'll get unhinged fast soon enough. And you are very generous. Thank you for the gift, for the sub. The renewed sub, that is 5 freaking years. 5 years and a month. I can math in my head sometimes. Especially whenever it's easier numbers that have 0s or 5s at the end. How are you doing today? I'm going to give you a pedometer as proof of your enlistment. Groovy. So now we can buy items with our footsteps. Thanks, mister. You will address me as sir. Okay, yes, sir. Kids these days just... So you owe you a burger sometime? You know I can figure out ways. Except I know you don't like McDonald's, so I'd have to figure out another place that's over there. Doing great. Got hit with a huge blob of inspiration for D&D, so you've been planning? Ooh. If you need any help, holler at me. I am here to help with it. Inspiration's always a fun thing to have. Every step you take will be counted. This shall be proof of your bravery. And it's only steps in hostile areas. It's going to be super fun, you think. It's going to be the beginning of a neat arc. Oh no, I'm going to die. I'm kidding, of course. Lump's good at getting out of situations. He can turn invisible. Just want things to be a surprise for everyone since it's a small group. Understandable. Lord of the Walk. It sounds like somebody who cooks Chinese food. Oh, fried rice sounds good right now. Just not I don't even think I necessarily want like spicy basil fried rice. Just straight, just chicken fried rice. I don't even care if they lay an egg in it. Get a high step count in the battlefield and come back to me safely. I'll reward you for bravery. Okay. So you're going to reward me. Could that blah, 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 blah. Don't forget the sir. Destroy some chop suey right now. Wake up. I don't know the lyrics. I could go look them up. Oh. I used to listen to System of the Down while working. But it's been... God, how many years since I that would have been... Yeah, like 2009 would probably be the last time I actually listened regularly to them. What was that? It's been? I'd like to exchange. You won't give me anything. Because we have 0 steps. Because we haven't equipped a pedometer. Who gets the pedometer? You get the pedometer for now. Oh, like the song. Well, maybe I should have Chinese food tonight. I really wouldn't mind some Chinese food. I need to find a cheap place because I have some expenses coming up next month. I will also be taking not necessarily a whole week off next month. I'll be taking probably towards the end of the month. I'll be taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. But I think it's the end of July. I'll have it scheduled properly by then, but let's of course do our Savas. But yeah, I am looking forward to what you're making, Gablin. I have fun. You already had your monthly takeaway with that korma the other night. You need to pinch the pennies this month. Yeah, I understand. For this month was tax month, so I'm saving money. Next month, I have some expenses as well, so it's like meh. August, I should be fairly free, though. We shall see, depending on how things go. Nothing bad besides the taxes thing, though. Let's see. And yes, I do consider the amount I have to pay in taxes bad.
Fight me with all you've got.
Oh yeah, we haven't done any fights with them in the party. Sure, let's view the tutorial. You have teammates and 1 full bar of stock, then you'll be able to select the combo. Combo is a chain attack in which you expend 1 bar of your stock to have a teammate's turn come immediately after your attack. Sweet. For some reason the music in this is very loud. You audition for a few high-paying jobs, but you don't ever bank on them coming through. That would be foolish, yeah. Never count on the money until it's in your hand, honestly. Especially if you're working on any kind of commission work. I have There are horror stories, let's put it that way. Same as I don't count on any of like my YouTube earnings until it's been in my bank account. Combo is a chain attack in which you expend 1 bar of after you attack, yada yada yada. Bonk bonk. If you successfully carry out an attack on the Judgment Ring after choosing combo, the combo ring begins spinning. You can press the button. Failure result in combo break. If you succeed with the combo and the attack hits, then the next character's turn begins. If you finish it with 2, I think you get to use combo magic in this. This way you can continue the attack for even more damage by having the second character select combo as well. Character's turn can be connected to continue the combo. Combo mode, yada yada yada, even if you... Okay, that's groovy. So we get a striptease every single time she changes form. Hopefully those high-paying ones come through, by the way, Gablin. I'm putting those good vibes out there for you. I believe in your skill. I don't always believe in the recruiters. You already love this game. I mean, all the games have a little bit of to them, so... Koudelka didn't, really. But Shadow Hearts 1, 2, and 3 all have had... 1 was mostly just like upskirts every now and then with like pervy mentions. 2 definitely had a few pervy things. This one is you get the striptease every time, unless you want to be a killjoy and look at the options to shorten them. No, we don't shorten our evolutions. Be careful of the attack's hit conditions and the enemy's conditions meter. Okay, so we can actually see like their positioning. Like this, if we do Dusk Proud, it'll miss because it's aiming for the ground while they're in the air. Hit conditions indicate what enemies will be 3 levels of height. For example, Dusk Proud, which has a ground condition, yada yada yada. If the enemy will not be hit by the selected enemy, red. Am I doing tutorials right as a YouTuber? We're not supposed to actually read tutorials as YouTubers. It's against the contract. They evolve the system each game, which I think is a good thing. Combo succeeds, then the attacks will chain together and add total number of hits. Sweet. Damage increases. Yada yada. You can also expend 2 bars of it to perform a move called a double combo. Allows you to follow into a double with another character's attack as a combo. Okay. You can take the advantage in your battles by properly using combo, double, and double combo to suit the situation. Must use combos or double combos after inputting the commands for all participating characters with a single input function. This concludes the tutorial. So now I actually get to fight. Means I need to take a picture of Gagu. Gagu.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
And then Gun Fu. Yeah, he's definitely American. I'm gonna use it on you just to see. I don't have a lariat on you, so I have to be careful. You need to take 4 pictures of Gagu? Oh, dang it. I didn't know you had to take multiple pictures of them.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Well, we'll hopefully encounter some more like random encounters of them. Yeah, the main character is the photographer.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
It's like, here is the worst mechanic from the last game. It's her main... I wouldn't say it was the worst mechanic from the last game. It's the one that I engaged with least. but
Okay, look over here. Smile and
Excuse
say
me.
cheese.
I do think someone's about to go berserk. God, I am bad at aiming those.
Just as rocks become sand.
You get a nice reward this time around? Okay.
Warriors become wind.
I think I only... How many shots did I get in that one? 3? East from the window. What are they doing here? Maybe Professor Gilbert will know. Possibly. He's probably causing them. Okay, so his snap thing there. Snap cards. We've got 4 of them in stock, so we did do it 4 times. Should I have been taking pictures of a lot of them? Should I have been taking pictures of all the thugs and stuff as well? When was the last Shadow Hearts game? And is the franchise still going? Nah, this is the same one. No, but you feel as compassionate about Johnny as you do about Van? Van is the vanilla, just project yourself on me character. Thugs only need 1 each. Okay. Is there a place that I can go? Tell how many I need of each? Or is it just you're supposed to know? Don't have access to those. Not in game? Okay. You find out when you find a collector that you want to that wants you to copy it. Okay. So I should just have him constantly taking pictures. Is what I'm getting from that. Like he probably shouldn't even be casting things except to heal and oh shit moment kind of stuff. Well, let's save, of course. What am I getting? There we go. And that one. There. Sorry, I was just getting a message real quick. Let's see. Johnny will. We gotta run forward. We gotta. Okay, so we've actually got a lot that we need to be doing down here. There's supposedly a few different groups of enemies. Oh, the guide actually tells me the numbers. Okay, I did not notice such things as these. Yeah, 1-time snap, 1-time snap. And the one down here says 4-time snap. Okie dokie. We need to snap bosses as well. Okie dokie. So it does have an enemy list for this. I just wasn't expecting it to have anything important. Okie dokie. That's kind of an... I have mixed feelings about that one. Obscured mechanics, essentially.
Okay.
We got vagina heads.
Smile and say cheese.
Surprised it doesn't do a little thing where it like shows us a zoomed in thing of the enemy. That is single target, unfortunately. I don't think we really want to do hard hits. I think we just want to do standard shoot him in the face things. And I keep forgetting I need to get a lariat for him. Maybe, oh, I know what I should do. I should take the lariat off of little Timmy and put it on him instead. Damn it, little Timmy. You dirty bastard. Let's see. If that game had better definition, you don't think you could resist the thought of licking his abs? He do have the excellent pack going on there. Oh, that's a good line. Admittedly, this game does just love its abs, too. Just in general.
Okay, look over here.
The whole series does.
Okay, look over here.
Man,
Smile and say cheese.
imagine whenever we start getting, like, proper haptic feedback in VR and stuff like that, where you can actually like feel stuff, where we can like poke people and things like that, and it just actually has resistance and everything. It's not going to happen in our lifetimes, but damn, I know some people who would particularly enjoy that.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
I think we got 4 pictures. I'm torn as so far. I like the character designs in this, but I think the second game had slightly better, at least for early on. Okay, so we need healing from you. Let's go for equipment off of you. We could farm up to 5,500. Life existence should get a massive boost very soon. I'm not hopeful on that front. It would be nice if it did, but they say life expectancy of 500 years by 2050. It's theoretically possible, but I think there's too many social issues currently, like socioeconomic, to be more precise, that would inhibit that. Right now, our major limiter is cancer.
I'm not afraid of you.
Just straight up. Plan to become the God Emperor of mankind. I plan to fade into some obscurity. I don't want to be a God Emperor. I don't want to be a... I just want to add fun things to the world and then disappear. Golden Throne will be a beacon to all. I misread that as bacon at first, by the way, Gablin. Your Golden Throne will be bacon for all. Yeah, we can already remove cancer. Can CRISPR actually do stuff against, like... Right now, it's theorized, if I remember correctly. Usually the big silver bullet solutions help out with a ton of things, but almost always there's going to be gaps. At least as far as historical medical advancements. Can't speak for future ones. There is always the exception to the rule. CRISPR has been shown to be effective at reducing some cancers to some degree. But yeah, right now, outside of traumatic events, we're talking like car accidents, heart attacks, stuff like that. Most deaths are either directly or indirectly related to cancer. So, but I don't have the data in front of me, so I can't really speak as to how successful or unsuccessful that kind of stuff is. We'll go ahead and take some more pictures.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Yeah, all the games have had fairly decent music at points. This one's been a little bit going for it than the others, at least early on. Because this is just a normal encounter. Yeah, that is one thing that these games do exceptionally well, is just the music is great. And yes, we are going to be seeing this every single battle. You love his gun dancing? He is a true American. Can we actually get any lineups there? No. Let's go for... You're at 1, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's just go with a standard on you. They really are good at atmosphere. I do agree. Let's go. You just stab. We got it perfect. Do you think she feels like a bit of a Wally after every fight picking up her discarded clothes? Probably. Although she's also fighting, like... I do find it oddly hilarious if we come in here to personal on her. Is it just me? Or look at her outfit now. I think she has more clothes in the transformation form than in her original form. Nathan is the clothes picker-upper? Possibly. Or she just throws them at him and he shoves them into his, like, hip windows. Do your pants have pockets? No, they have hip windows. Okay, so we came down here. Let's go on in. He's the ab man. Doop dop scoot up bow. Scoot dop dop doo dop bow. Lock, Professor Gilbert. Anybody there? It's Johnny Garland from the other day. Do your pants have pockets? Technically. I mean, everyone's got at least a couple pockets. Anyway, he's out. Or maybe the beast got him first? Man, if so, he might be in trouble, but the door is still locked. Hey, let's search for the key. Maybe it's laying around here somewhere. You know he's not searching for the key. He's just looking at her butt. Cargo pants. I do like wearing cargo pants. Cargo pants are, yeah, the purse of men. Okay, so as far as... I was going to do something in here, and I already completely forgot it, because I'm getting easily distracted today. Okay, so we got the point where we're looking for the key. We've got all of our photographs, I think. Yeah, we've got at least 4. What you mean today? I mean particularly today. I have to say the enemies in this are not as disturbing so far as they usually are. They've kind of downgraded how disturbing they get each time. Oh, shit. That sucks. At least they're not all focusing one person at the moment. Why are you bumping me with your rocks? Okay, so we can get... I think we actually take these two out with it. And then you fusion and do your laser on the other two. But yeah, my brain, it no worky good. Switching ears. For cutscenes, they're good for switching your headphone ears. Dusk Proud! I do wonder what our perfect percent is. It's going to start going down until we get way better with gun fu and all that jazz.
At this rate, I'll go out of practice.
Admittedly, the rings feel more like the first game to me on this one. As far as how far out they actually connect whenever you press the button. Okay, so we're not doing too great on our resources. I may have to go back to the save point eventually. And yes, we are saving the seals until we get the bigger slowdowns. The 50% instead of the 75%. What is this? A lever? Ooh, something moved. I get it. If I open the door with the lever like this, I can continue ahead. No shit, Sherlock. I mean, he is the detective after all. So him understanding these things... is a big improvement for him. He's a master detective, and we all know it. A detective greater than Batman and Sherlock Holmes? He's got that detective vision. One second. I do need to check something, because I just heard a very odd noise. 1 second. Okay, we're back. It was nothing important at the moment. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we just need to continue on. Okay, he is a master detective. Whoa, these beasts are caged up. I wonder if Professor Gilbert caught them. I wonder, but it's hard for normal people to catch beasts. I mean, man, you have to admit, Gilbert does not look at all fucking normal. I found another lever. It probably opens the cage, unfortunately. We're not getting anywhere just standing around thinking. Let's go! What does it do? The wrong thing. Oh no, they're coming at us. They're coming right for us. Ah. I do wonder one thing. Does it hurt to get too many photos of these guys? Who could have ever foreseen this? Not the greatest detective in the world. It would have required something supernatural. Monotone everything. Man, it's like it was foreshadowed. And she can't hit any grouping of them, so it is just standard attack. A kind of echoey hooah. Let's see. Do you actually have... You do have Evil Eye. It does hit the two of them. You know what? Let's go ahead and use it. He's not our caster, but... Damn it, stop beating up Johnny. Ah, yeah, we'll take you out. Let's go for you. These guys are oddly evasive, I'm noticing. I am noticing that we're also having the everything is tanky situation.
Just as rocks become sand and ice becomes water, so do warriors become wind.
Sorry about that. Let's continue on. Just mild irritants. That scared me. Don't come flying at me like that. Jeez. It looks like the levers open not just the doors, but the cages. Okay. We don't need to be careful. We're just going to go ahead and murder everything. Okay, so we got that one. They'll talk, they'll release them, yada, yada, yada. And then we get to move on. Probably investigate how many levers you got, my guys. Okay, do we need to restock on mana at all? Probably not. I think we're actually fine. Don't even think we necessarily... Johnny's a little tore up. 75 HP for a Theraleaf, though. You know what? Let's just stop being hyper conservative with our resources. I end up with tons anyway. Oh, hi, guys. I think we're going to get a lot of ambushes. We actually... They're not giving us good positioning on the enemies either. Let's go after you first, I guess. And later on, I think we'll be able to get him more gun dances as well. Because I think I have a gut feeling we're going to be able to do the whole modify our rings as well. I should have used this as the thumbnail. Now that I think about it. Get all them horny clicks. That said, not necessarily interested in getting all the horny clicks. Not necessarily the demographic that really fits the channel. Go after you, I guess. I am aiming for perfects, but I cannot guarantee them, especially with how that is. Especially considering I'm bad at it.
The destiny of a warrior is to
How many?
continue fighting.
It's like he's got abs on his sides as well. Did you notice there was like lines across the obliques? Okay, so those are spares. He's got spare abs. I mean, I'd rather have spare ribs than spare abs. Da 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 da. I like my joke. Let's see. Haven't seen my abs in 20 years. I have a six-pack. It just happens to be inside the keg. I do love a good set of ribs. Sadly, the place that I had the best ribs at is like, I want to say about 200 miles away from me. So there's no way in hell I'm getting those. They're not drive 200 miles worth, but it's the same place where they cut me off on bottomless ribs for my birthday. But let's see. I keep coming in here for something, and I don't remember what whenever I do it. Okay, so we got that one. So we should go left. Also, you hate how predictable you've become in old age? Yeah, it would be a very long drive for ribs. I used to live, like, within walking distance of it. So, back to planning to take over the world. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so we got that one. Flip the lever to release some monsters, defeat them, head left to find the chest, open it, flip the nearby. Okay, so yeah, it's just keep flipping the levers. This is guiding me to each of the items in here. I'm feeling this is a little mazy. I mean, after a certain age as a guy, you will usually just... I don't think dad jokes is the proper term for it. It's just old guy jokes. I know very few people, very few guys that are over like their mid-30s who don't just devolve into bad puns and corny humor. What should I do? Pull on your lever in the middle of the dungeon. Surprised this game hasn't made that joke with the levers here already, to be honest. Okay, and then it says go down and at the intersection go left. Oh yeah, we actually have this map. I always forget that there is a map here. So there's one save point. That door's locked, that door's locked. Okay. And this will probably release these little bastards.
I'm not afraid of you.
We do probably need to go back and just use a tent. Do find it very disturbing that the guy over there does not go down in a single hit. And you know what? I kind of want to see her normal attack, so I'm going to do that without transforming. Okay, so she just does normal whap people with her axes. The whap. Oh, I got all perfect rings that time. Sweet, extra XP. All of 3 extra XP, but it's fine. Let's see. Do I want to use any mana recovery items? Yeah, we'll use one more on you. One more on you. Haha. That's where we're at. More on you. Okay. Save, of course. Okay, so there's a chest in there, supposedly. And I can see it right here. What should I do? Sure, let's try pulling on your lever. What happened to all the monsters I captured? I murdered them. With extreme prejudice.
I'll take you out.
Then you are going to hopefully be able to get them all with your line shot. I don't think it's going to, though. I think it's only going to hit one. Are you ever going to get tired of this cutscene, folks? Let's go special skills, Dusk Proud. Oh, it does get all 3. Now, as long as I can hit it, we'll be good. And then you can eat. Oh, they're too far apart to be evil-eyed. No. And I don't. Yeah, just Slug Shell's not going to do it.
Back a little.
Hey, Bahamut. How you doing? Strike gauge plus 50%. Oh, that's kind of a crappy thing. And we got some extra cash. Yeah, Daladon been generous. Many thanks again. And there's our shell bracelet. I do think we need to possibly go back to the save point. Because I really don't want to be burning all my in-combat items for out-of-combat recovery. I'd rather keep at least a few mana items for in-battle, like for the oh shit moments. Okay, so we got the shell bracelet. The intersection go up all the way up. Okay, so that's going to be all the way up this way. I think we can handle a couple more battles. Is Hail Dust going to do anything? We could take out the middle guys. If I don't completely biff it. That's just standard MO for me, sadly. What you doing? You're gonna completely biff everything, you fool. Let's take out this butt cheek here first. And I don't think we're going to have any... Well, we might actually have one line with her. Let's go ahead and do the Thunderbird just to see if we can. Because we do have a line. We have the line against the forearms. I do wonder how long until we get a second fusion for her, though. And yes, Johnny is squish. He is the Squishmallow. Da. It is kind of funny that he is still... His eye line is higher than hers, even though she is literally flying. The frick game. Okay, so that brings us up here. Okay, so we should have this one be able to be opened. I didn't want to skip it. I want to open it. Thank you. Let me button mash through, game. Let me button mash. Like a monster mash. This is probably another fight. We do actually have a save point there. So I think I can take this fight. I think I can. I'm gonna. We got a chest in there anyway. I can see it there. Let's see, are you guys going to be... You're not in good positions. Well, butt cheeks. Ooh, gagagoo. Gagoo. And then finish him off. Then you get to go fusion, and maybe, hopefully, that'll give us a little bit more damage. Would be nice to be able to punch through their faces, but who each their own. I might just have to title each of these streams Under Boob Anonymous. Okay, I think we go after you first. Oh, and we even missed the one that we hit. Jesus, criminy. You don't have enough energy to do the rest of those, so it is stabbing time. We've already missed out on the perfect for this, so just gonna go for killing them. I do want to keep my perfect ratio up. I don't know if there is going to be another check like there is in the second game, where you needed, I believe it was 65% perfect to actually get a certain item. I don't want to come up to that and be like, well, shit. So no sense in being lazy about it. You're not so strong, kid. You have the mage ring as far as your attacks go. And I think the score thing was under personal, wasn't it? Nope. Yeah, we're already below, sadly. Grab you. That is another stellar. That gives us a holy. A goodness, and also a save point with which to tent at. So item, la tent, and la save. We do also need to be buying more expensive stuff to get our shopping level up. That way we can just get complete ham and possibly even make a profit on it. Yeah, let's do that. And do a save slot.
So many hideous creatures. That Professor Gilbert, he presents such a danger to the States. Oh well, I guess it's time for old Frank to clean all this up. Oh, somebody's coming! Oh no! I've got to hide!
Hey, look! Think we should help him out?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
That's a big help.
Okay. Donna! Okay, do we need any more pictures of these guys? Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay. Okay, so we don't really have too much that we need to worry about here. I don't think we're going to get a perfect on this one, but I'm going to try. I mean, they are handy tools. It's a camera. It's handy. She's gonna transform because it's more fun to have her transform, even though it doesn't actually really boost her damage that much. I do find it funny that the bottom part of her outfit doesn't have to really be unhooked because it just dissolves into sparkles. Okay, special skills. Do any of these actually work? Nope, not for our situation. So we go for the punches. You go for almost dead guy. Living dead guy. Sadly did not get a perfect on that. Okay, we've already completely screwed our perfects on this. I kind of wish he would go like full revolver ocelot. Personally. Whenever he's doing the gun dances, start like spinning and flipping shit.
What? Already finished?
Oh, we're about to get another level up. This is not as generous with the levels up as the previous game.
Wow! You killed them! And so fast! Fantastic!
What are you talking about? Are you all right?
No problem. Frank simply hid using the art of hiding. That way, the creatures didn't even notice Frank.
Oh, yeah, right. They were beating you to a pulp, you know. You're out of your mind, and what's the art of hiding?
Well, if you really want to know, then I guess Frank will have to tell you a little story. A story of long ago. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, old Frank was flying in a light plane, bought for him by his daddy. But tragically, there was a horrible accident, and poor old Frank crashed into the South American jungle. After wandering lost for a whole week, just about the time Frank thought it was the end, Frank discovered a secluded village in the middle of the jungle. The village was called Brazil, the Ninja Hideaway. It was an ancient ninja village, built 300 years before by ninja descendants from Japan.
Now hold on. No way any of this could be true.
Meanwhile, Frank went about studying the ninja spirit and learned of their great art. Frank swore he would use these arts to protect the freedom of the states. Ta-da! Frank learned Professor Gilbert was working on some questionable research. So old Frank decided to come here alone to investigate. But looky here! Can it be possible? Did old Frank just meet some other people with the same idea? Boy! I'd like you to call me Frank if you don't mind. Say, let's all look for Gilbert together.
Huh? What? Chill out, okay? Quit assuming things. First, there's a key. We have to find it, otherwise we can't get into Gilbert's room. Hey, we'll see ya. Okay?
A key, you say? Now, you just leave it to old Frank. A simple thing like a locked door is no match for Frank's ninja arts.
Man. See, that's not what I meant.
Aren't you lucky, making a new friend?
We're wasting time. Let us go.
Okay, boys. Let's get this show on the road.
Perfect. With friends like that.
Frank is a character. Oh, goodness. What chart does he have? He has Aries. We got Rock Bump and Holy Edge. You can equip Gale Rod on him as well. I don't think anybody else has an orange slot, do they? Sure, I'll give him Gale Rod. Well, we've got Frank with the very cold nipples. You don't know how many cultures were offended in the making of this, but you're suggesting that is at least 5? You are not incorrect. I think they're going for everybody equally, so does that just kind of like cancel it out? Like if you offend everybody, and by everybody I mean everybody, does it kind of, does that cancel out? We haven't seen any Scandinavian events. Give it time. There's Nordic Way, they missed that. Let's see. We got a Soul Benediction. There is also a lever down there, but that's the one that he pressed, so we don't have to worry about that. Beyond the most monsters being named after Nordic monsters, are they? Didn't even think about that. Got Gagus and Final Fantasy does that too. But yeah, I am noticing, at least right now, the enemies are not as grotesque or even weirder pervy as they are in the previous games. Equally assured defense or mutually assured defense? I think it would be equally assured defense. EAO. Mutually assured defense means that they're like buttoned against each other, so you'd have to be offending Shadowheart's back. Earlier ones had Scandinavian names. Okay, so we got the Underpath. We got Soul Benediction. How are we looking on the map? So we've got to get back to there. Okay, so we just walk back. That's fine. Probably gonna have 2 fights along the way. If I had to take a wild guess, unless we're lucky. Which, knowing my RNG luck, oh, actually, we might get away with just 1. Trying to remember what his sword is a reference to. Ninja Star, not really interested in that one, although it looks like it is an AoE. Doesn't really do too much for us. So if we go after Gagu 1. Oh, was not expecting the just right at the start one. Jesus. Okay, let's see if we can take care of these idiots. Yeah, I was not expecting him to have an attack point like right at the very start, so I wasn't even like super paying close attention. I always feel those are dirty, but they always have a character that does have them. We're already at our 4 characters, so I would not be surprised if we have like 8, like in the previous game. The special skills, let's go ahead and do Dusk Proud. We can get 2 of them with it, that's fine. I think I go ahead and just kill this one. I bet you there are people out there that speedrun this that can use all of their attacks without even like looking at the screen and get them perfect every time. If you ever watch like speedruns of, I think the one that I saw was like, god damn it, was the first Shadowheart. But there are people who just play the entire game without missing a perfect. So it is redonkulous. Do we need any heals up after that? Yes. I don't know if we're going to have another save before the boss fight.
Here it is, the door boy previously mentioned, huh? Okay, folks, I strongly suggest you all stand back. behold, ninjutsu's out of unlock. So, that is over. Shall we go?
You know, for a second I thought it was gonna be cool. Shows you how lame I am.
I'm starting to like Frank. in the same way I liked Spy Girl from the first one. So not in the way that I think he's going to be particularly great as a character, but he's entertaining. Okay, so we got that open. Do we get another save spot before? I know there is a boss fight in here too. We're gonna have to take a picture of him too. Okay. Oh yeah, there is a save spot up here. Do we have items that we need to be grabbing in here? Okay. Apparently there's going to be some item. Yeah, these we need to search. Dark Edge. We're not running across a light enemy just yet, so that's fine. We don't need to equip it yet. Data Sava. Let's just double check. Okay, so we're going to have a couple items in here that we can grab. Hopefully we don't get a lot of encounters, because I think that is our save point for the boss. Actually, what do you have equipped, bud? Remarkable sword made by adding hilt to the trick is to crush, not to cut. Don't use the scabbard with his beauty. Deserves to be on permanent display. And of course, he's got cotton shirt. So armor-wise, honestly, I think he needs it the most. Because right now, he has the shit defense, so... Got that. Go in. Damn it. I think that's all the items in here as well.
Professor Gilbert, is everything okay?
Ah, it's you. I appreciate you going to all this trouble.
No problem. But all of those monsters down below, what's with that?
Oh, those things? Well, you see, I guess I got a bit carried away and created too many of them. But it's okay. I've started keeping them in cages.
I can't believe it. You created them?
So then, the rumor is true, just like old Frank suspected. You made those awful creatures. You did it! Gilbert, exactly what do you think you're up to?
By the way, Johnny, about that investigation I hired you for.
Marlowe. Marlowe was eaten by a monster. Did you have a hand in that too?
No, that had nothing to do with me. But I suspected it would turn out the way it did. And thanks to you, my suspicion has turned out to be well-founded. But there's still one little thing, a final missing piece to the whole puzzle. And sadly, as long as I don't have it, as long as it eludes my grasp, then my creative abilities are severely limited. It's completely astounding. Awesome. But it's still weak when compared to her. power?
Her power? If you know something, then tell me now.
I'm afraid I know nothing positive yet. Say, would you mind cleaning up around here? I'm afraid I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Come back!
Princess!
Boy!
I know what this monster's skills are. And yes, Penguin's cousin Gilbert decided to join while at Arkham University. I'm giving faces to that. Okay, let's do... Frank doesn't have anything, so we can't do combo magic with it. I think we do a double. Right Rage. And do we want to do a standard attack or a hard hit? I think we do a standard attack first. This is the game is basically how to get sued. Hero found a light blade. Yeah, there's a lot of references. I don't think they ever, funnily enough, did get sued for any of it, which is good. So we're going to do hard hit. Actually, no, we're do fusion first. And then hard hit on that. Then special skill. Oh, we can't do Dusk Proud? If we just do normal and we just do a fusion, then we should be able to do her stuff. Oh, we do need to still take a picture of him, yes. I need to remember that. He only has 500 HP, so I need to definitely keep that in mind. Good call, good call. Let's do double, hard hit, and special skills. Dusk Proud. Just to get him back down in that regard. I kind of want to see Ninja Star, but it only hits high, and that guy is everything but high. Could do Rock Bump. But I think Holy Edge might actually be the way to go right now. Because she's going to be attacking a lot, so... And you get to do Slug Shell. Metal Slug. Oh, shit. Why are you getting multiple attacks there, bud? And let's go ahead and... Hate to use this on him, but... Why are you getting double attacks every goddamn turn, my guy? I thought I knocked your strike down, you bitch. I hate this. As I go and take a picture of him, but let's go hard hit. You go ahead, and you are just our healer for right now. Hopefully poison isn't too bad. Because we only have one more thing to remove it, which... yeah, we're not going to waste it on that. I do wonder how much damage it's going to do. Yeah, just go for the normal hits. I mean, in the original one, it's not terrible. It's not completely gross, but if we let it go for 2 turns and this guy gets a double attack, we're kind of screwed. And he is going to get a double. Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep forgetting. Right at the very beginning. Let's go. Yeah, you actually are going to get a hard hit on him, but I think you are going to do it as a double. So hard hit. Probably after. Because I want you to do gun fu first. Then hard hit. Just to rob him of the ability to double attack. Oh, this could actually kill him. It was not even close. But I will do Bright Rage on your ass as well, as long as we get enough of an oomph in there. Ta-da! Didn't even have to use the heart attack.
Already over? That was too easy.
Not perfect, but we did get a 10 out of it. And we got enough to actually get our next lariat.
Huh?
And on that note, I think we're actually at a good kind of like, we just beat a boss, so that's actually a good point for us to call it. I am going to let everyone off in the wild. That's a little bit of a 3.5 hour one, but I do have some other stuff I need to go get done. So I will let you guys off into the wild, and I will see you guys tomorrow whenever we'll be going to the Upper West Side to pursue the Penguin in Arkham University. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Bye.